So this is just a recap for Thursday, the 22nd of February. It was a tough day, and I traded poorly here. Won't deny that. Even though we ended up positive, I traded very poorly. The day started with we had Nvidia earnings, and the market gapped up quite a bit. Um, Gapped up a fair bit here, well north of 100 or so points. And so we saw initially the market came up, we kept pulling back 78 points or so. So the market was chopping around a little bit, big range, but the move was to the upside. We had VIX was to the upside as well, and somewhat looked bullish. But I came in, I thought, well, if the move is so obvious it's going to be bullish, that bigger market participants may use an opportunity to take profits. So I kind of second guessed what the market was doing. I decided to look for possible short opportunities. I came in, and I think the first opportunity I took was this long, but again it's through a high, looking for that breakout. Market turned around, got out, came in, went with a short, looking for the move to the downside, to retest the lows. I was aware of these higher lows over here to the left, thought prices would go through there. Added multiple times, had to get out. Went long. Stop was about 908. As prices came back, decided to get out. If I was following the plan, I would have stayed in, but decided to get out. Couldn't handle the volatility, didn't see the follow through. Thought we reverse. Didn't even close below the moving average ribbon here. So I got out, eventually got back in long, added multiple times, took profit just there. Took profit again, added for the breakout, and again had to get out for a loss. Went short again, so I've just been getting chopped up, long and short of it. I'm not going to walk through all the trades, but went short multiple times, again suffered as the market turned around. Now decided to start going long, taking profit, suffered for his pullback, managed to take profits there, and eventually we went into this area here, into this range around the 20-year 30-year tips auction. Saw this big candle, thought it would go down, and market hung around a bit, added, eventually stopped out, went long, took profit, added, and eventually took profit. So then tried to be smart as prices were around the dart level, went short, kept on adding. As prices broke out here, I should have got out, decided to hold, thought it would go back down, kept adding, was eventually in 11 contracts, and eventually I was stopped out. Eventually was stopped out for a loss here, a very big loss after adding while it went against me. Very bad habit I was trying to get out of, and it's not back in, averaging into a losing position, especially after a catalyst such as Nvidia, big market participant earnings, went against the market and paid eventually. So off that, bit of a revenge trade, went long the 11 contracts I was in there, went long, and added to the position multiple times. Eventually hit the target that we're looking at. Covered quite a fair bit of our losses, went long again with a bit of a FOMO, looking for a test of the highs. Recovered even more, so it was only down small at that point, and not small, decent amount. Went short on the 300F signal, added multiple times, again adding to loser, managed to take profit. Believe I went short here, stopped out. Through here I was going long, and adding to the loser, taking profit, adding to loser, taking profit. Eventually I was able to get out for this profit just here, but it was really bad. This was really bad. Adding to losers here, and eventually this trade here, if it had went against me, would have lost the account. Well, yeah, I would have had to have said I've lost the account there. Managed to work in my favor, and through here with this big move down, I thought I was going to lose the account, to be honest. And I'm very fortunate that I wasn't looking at this chart at the time. We've hit this level previously, resistance and support, came in, hit the level again, and was able to take profits, add multiple times and take profit. Eventually we're able to get out positive. So despite the P&L, it was a very bad day, very bad habits. Could have easily have lost the account, tried to be too smart, went against the trend. I'm not sure about so it's difficult to evaluate 300F because I didn't follow it completely, but I seem to be having difficulties in the chop of the market. We made the adjustments of moving from HL5 to HL10, so that's just going to give us a bit more room. But using multiple contracts, up to 4 contracts, with the volatility that we saw today, did go into a bit of a drawdown straight out the gates. We'll have a look at our trade performance. So on our trade performance here, let's bring it over. On our trade performance, let's generate it. There we are. There's our trade performance. That's where we ended the day. There's our growth, there's our commissions. Profit factor again, really hard fought day here. Had to work very hard. Somewhat positive. Average winner smaller than average loser, not great. Average largest win smaller than our largest loss, again not great. We'll have a look at our cumulative net profit. As you can see, started out of gates, dug ourselves a hole, bit of a pullback, dug out even deeper hole, 37.98, 38.12. So those were our lows. Managed to get back positive slightly on the day, dug ourselves a hole again, and from there managed to dig ourselves back out and ended the day where we are currently. Again, during that 10:30 to 11:30 period, we had some difficulties. Around lunch. Managed to start pulling it back. Had a difficult period here as well. Seemed to have a difficult period here just before 2 p.m. So after 1:30 had some difficulties. If we look at our half an hour breakdown based on entry time, that 3:30, not 3:30, it's more 10:30 Eastern Standard Time to essentially 12, which is about 90 minutes or so. You can see we had some difficulties here. Had some difficulties around about 1, just off the news, but managed to recover it back. And into the close here, managed to recover pretty much losses and ended back positive. So this 3:30 period is proving itself a very problematic. Very, very problematic. That 90 minutes between 10:30 and 12. Consistently losing profit there. And that's about it. So a bad day, despite the P&L. A bad day despite the P&L. So definitely shows we've got a lot of work to do. And a full disclaimer: this is a sim account. It's not an evaluation or a PA. This is a sim account. So while we're heading towards our goal, still have a lot of work to do. and that's about it. So thanks for watching.